Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to FTW Adrenaline. We're coming at you live from Pensacola, Florida, on the road to Conquest, Miami. The crowd is hyped. I'm hyped, and we're kicking things off with the FTW Tag Team Champions. I'm talking about the Unbreakable Dragons. Shinya Tezuka, William Rao, the longest reigning FTW Tag Team Champions in the history of the company. And they are continuing their record-setting reign here tonight. They're coming off a heartbreaking upset loss last week to newcomer tag team the Pitbulls. And surely they are looking to rebound after that upset loss. But they still appear to be in high spirits here tonight. The crowd is pumped, cheering on, and they've got microphones. And they are admitting to their defeat and congratulating the Pitbulls on their victory. My Japanese is a little rusty, but it looks like, oh my God, that's the Heavy Hearts. Heavy Hearts are on the stage, and they are demanding a title shot. They bring up a good point. They've beaten a lot of teams here since their arrival. And there's the Pitbulls. The Pitbulls are in the crowd. We got a little three-way dance going on here. Both teams want a shot at the Dragons. Both teams have what it takes to be the #1 contenders. And it looks like these two teams are going to throw down for #1 contendership for the FTW Tag Team titles. This is how you kick off FTW Adrenaline. And the tag champs, they don't care. They'll take on anybody. They have been open to new challengers. They cannot wait. PJ Stevens, Mark Castle, the Pitbulls, they've got the crowd behind them. The Hearts, they're heading backstage. And it looks like the Pitbulls are going to disappear into the crowd. With the Dragons in the ring. Little pep talk between the two champs. They are pumped. Tonight we will know who they will take on for the titles at Miami. And there is Amber King, Mainstream's manager, and she appears to be on the phone with Angel Fire, the FTW champion. And he will be here in Orlando next week. What does she mean she has everything under control? The show has just started. Everything going according to plan. What? Angel Fire supposedly on his honeymoon at the moment. But our main event tonight, a dream match. It's Chris Danger versus Ryan Reese. Ladies and gentlemen, it was advertised last week. The new goddess has arrived. It is Marissa. And I can understand why she calls herself a goddess. Just look at her. Absolutely beautiful. Coming to us all the way from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. And she is looking to make an impact here tonight. This is her debut in FTW. And she's got a microphone. And she is going to spread divine glory to FTW. She is as confident as anybody. Although I think she might be a little confused. The FTW Women's Champion is plenty prestigious. But she is here to make an impact tonight. So the question is, who will her first challenge be? Oh my goodness. Is that who I think it is? It is! It's Rain! Rain is here! In the building! We haven't seen Rain since her loss to Claire Gagne at Conquest, New Jersey. It's been 3 weeks since we've seen Rain, and it looks like she's here to downpour on the new goddess. What a way for the goddess Marissa to make her debut, taking on one of the toughest, one of the baddest, one of the most skilled women in FTW. And you can see Rain, I don't think she's still quite gotten over that loss to Claire Gagne a couple weeks ago. She took Gagne to the limit and just came up oh so short. But nevertheless, if she wants to get back into title contention, a win here over Marissa would certainly help in that endeavor. And look at that, starting off, what a running pump kick by Rain. Rain now just, look at that stiff kick. She looks like she's going to go in for the kill already. Might be a very short debut for the goddess Marissa. Just exerting her power. What a way to start this match. Rain Valentine just cleaning house here. Just a shot to the face. But the goddess Marissa's fighting back. And a slap. And a half and half suplex just dropped Rain on her head. Marissa now, springboard, bulldog stunner. I don't even know what to call that. From the second rope though, and just falls short. And now Rain going to work. Rain with the leg lock is going to try to make Marissa tap out here. But Marissa fighting out of it. Shot to the face, oh, and what a kick of her own, sending Rain crashing down. And now Marissa just unloading, slaps, chops, punches, kicks. Marissa now, oh my God, what was that? Just dropped her face onto the knees. Marissa, very impressive here in her debut. She talks about restoring prestige. What a way to do it, going for the moonsaults. Perfect. She has got Rain on the ropes here. I don't think Rain was expecting this from the newcomer. But Rain now, oh, Rain with a shot. And now there's that right hook and another. Reigns setting her up on the top. Spinning suplex. Reigns now taking back control of this match. But Reigns just... It looks like Reigns leaving. Looks like Reigns had enough. I told you, I don't think Reigns is fully recovered from that defeat mentally at the hands of Claire Gagne. She's leaving. And Marissa is just blowing her a kiss goodbye. And the referee continues his count. Up to a count of 4.
5, 6.
What's going on here? Why did Reigns just leave?
7.
It doesn't make any sense.
8.
Up to a count of 8 now. Reigns showing no signs of coming back. She's out of here. She's leaving.
10. Okay, ring the bell.
There's the count of 10. Marissa wins her debut match against Reigns via countout. Reigns just bailing on the match. But why? Why would she just leave? That's not like Reigns. Marissa, though, celebrating her hard-fought victory, I suppose. But wait a minute! Oh my God! That's Catherine the Great. She just clobbered Marissa in the corner. Now a backbreaker. Catherine cleaning house here. Taking the new goddess to the woodshed. Oh no, we've seen this against Brooke. Picks her up. Slams her back down. And oh my God, look at the power. The power by Catherine. And a second time for good measure. Catherine just appearing out of nowhere and dominating and demolishing the goddess. And now she's calling for a microphone. And it looks like she is calling out Brooke. This is the first time we've heard the woman speak. And she is laying down a challenge to Brooke by the looks of it. And we will settle this in Miami. The challenge has been made. And if I know Brooke, she will not back down from that challenge whatsoever. But why? Why did Reigns leave? Back into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And we have the FTW United States Champion Klein in action here tonight. He has issued an open challenge saying anybody is welcome to come down to the ring and challenge him. And maybe, just maybe, they might earn themselves a championship opportunity. Klein has just been absolutely monstrous since the beginning of 2019. And the first man to hold a pinfall victory over Clinton Slate. That is impressive. Just shows how dominating this man is. Look at the size of him. Look how intimidating he is. But who is stepping up to the plate? Oh my! I never thought I'd see the day. It's Adrian Kincaid. Kincaid is looking to take on the big man. Kincaid calls himself a 100% gold-plated, and it looks like he wants a crack at the United States champion. What a development. Kincaid, we last seen him a couple weeks ago. He was challenging for the #1 contendership with Ryan Reese and E.C. Wadden. A match that sadly was won by Ryan Reese. Kincaid has been wandering lately, unsure what to do with himself, but it looks like he's set his sights on the FTW United States Championship. Well, this was certainly unexpected. The so-called savior of FTW taking on the monster Klein. And Klein right off the bat trying to intimidate Kincaid, who's having none of it. Inseguri just throwing himself at the big man. Going for a second Inseguri. But Klein now, look at Klein with those quick palm strikes. And what a right hand. Klein sending Kincaid to the outside, but drags him back in the hard way. Klein just going to town now. Picks him up, but Kincaid fighting out of it. Kincaid. Oh, what a spinning heel kick by Kincaid. Kincaid now. Gonna use the ropes to his advantage. Missile drop kick from the second rope. And now Kincaid taking a little relaxing break. Kincaid now going for the knee. Smart move by Kincaid, targeting the knee of Klein. Can't generate any power with that damaged leg. And he must have been watching the previous match, because now Indian Deathlock. Indian Deathlock by Adrian Kincaid on Klein. Klein in a world of hurt, but manages to fight out of it. And just listen to the force he hit Kincaid with. Now some elbows to the shoulder. Klein, just a monster of a man. But Kincaid, a former FTW champion, gets hung up on the top rope. Kincaid now, Irish whip, and just takes a knee to the chest. Devastating knee, and Klein in firm control. This was the Klein we always expected to see. He was dominating just like this back in 2016. 2017, but last year he had a slide, couldn't put it together, but it appears he's got that motivation back. We've seen what this man can do, just destroying people, but runs back first into the turnbuckle. Kincaid with another Inseguri, can't take the big man off his feet, trying anything. Hangs him up on the second rope. Going to use the ropes to his advantage. Kincaid. Cobra clutch backbreaker. And Klein has to try to do something. Kincaid is rolling here. but he's knocked to the outside. Kincaid now to the top. What's he thinking from the top rope? Flying double axe handle to the outside. What force, what impact. And now, Kincaid with another submission. The bow and arrow. Bow and arrow on the big man. Look at the knees, look at the pressure on those knees. But look at the power of Klein. I should say the power of Kincaid for being able to hoist the man up like that. But Kincaid sent into the barricade and just slung across it. And now sent into the steel turnbuckle. Are we going to have another count out? Up to a count of 8. Kincaid's not moving. He's slow to his feet. Count of 9. But Klein breaks the count just before the count of 10. He wants to hurt Kincaid even more. Look at this. Showing off a little power. Drops him on the steel steps. Up to a count of 5 again. This match could already have been over. Klein breaking up the count at the count of 9. I don't know how wise that was. But it looks like he just wants to exert dominance over Kincaid. Picks him up. Huge fall away slam by Klein. And just a solid right hand just sending Kincaid crashing back down. Kincaid has his sights set on the US title. But with a man like Klein, who's as vicious and as unrelenting as he is, he might hold that title for as long as he chooses. The only way to get that belt off him might be if he decides to forfeit it. And again, those open palm strikes and kicks, just knocking the wind out of Kincaid. Sent crashing back down. Now into the pin. Will that be enough? Up to a count of 2. Oh, look at that. Kincaid just barely rolling his shoulder off the mat. But Kincaid is a former champion. The so-called savior of FTW. He has been in tough grinder situations just like this. Klein just working that massive bicep across his throat. But Kincaid slow to his feet. Back to a vertical basis. Fighting out of it. Bulldog, but that took a lot out of Kincaid. That took an extreme amount out of Kincaid. Shots of his own, but it looks like yes. Going for the trifecta of German suplexes. A classic by Kincaid. It's hit 2. The power on display here to hit 3 German suplexes into the pin. Referee in perfect position, but no. Klein kicking out at 2 and Kincaid just shakes his head. And it looks like Kincaid's going back to the top. Going for another axe handle, but Klein catches him. Klein now. We've seen that reverse fall away slam. But Kincaid's still up to his feet. Kincaid continues, refusing to quit. Off the ropes, another bulldog. Is this wise of Kincaid? He's had 50-50 luck on the top rope so far. Huge moonsault into the pin. Referee not in position. 2. But no, Klein barely able to kick out. He might have had him had the referee been in position to count 3. Kincaid now in the corner. Looks like he might be setting up for a code. Just working over Klein, but Klein now gonna use some of that power to get back to his feet. Look at him taunting him, telling him he's not as good. Insecurity Barrett dropping the big man. Klein using the ropes to get to his feet. Kincaid though sending him crashing to the outside. What's Kincaid thinking here? Throwing his body to the wind. Klein crashing down. Kincaid crashing down. Kincaid wiping his feet of Klein. Sending him back to the ring. And Klein slow to his feet. Springboard missile drop kick by Kincaid. Kincaid feeling it. He shook off the cobwebs. A pair of clotheslines. But he misses the big splash in the corner. And Klein now with a right hand. And look at him just throwing Kincaid across the ring. And again, belly to back suplex by Klein. Just manhandling Kincaid. And now a clothesline, just showing some athleticism. And did you hear that chop? I know Kincaid did. And now just hangs him up on the ropes. Very little you can do to protect yourself in a situation like that. And Klein again, inverted fall-away slam. I'm sure this was much more of a match than Klein was expecting. That's got to be it too. No! Kincaid just kicking out, showing that champion resolve. But Klein still unrelenting in his onslaught. Forcing Kincaid to his feet. But Kincaid fighting back. Code! He hits the code! Code out of nowhere! He's got him! 1! Up to a 2! Down! I thought for sure Kincaid had him with the code. So few people have ever kicked out of the code. But Kincaid now showing that resolve again. Back to the bow and arrow. Trying to make the champ tap out, but again the champ fights his way free. But look at this, no, he got caught. Slams him down. That has got to be it. Oh my God, what's Klein doing here? He's got a chair. He's bringing a chair. He doesn't care if he gets himself disqualified. Oh, thankfully, the referees grabbed the chair. Wait a minute. Klein, what are you doing? He's attacking the ref. The ref was out. He's got the chair. Oh, like fuck. He is just assaulting. He is assaulting Kincaid with that chair. And he just hits the referee with it. Klein, the Alabama slam, and he hits the chair. Klein crawling in for the pin. Kincaid is out. The referee is slow to his feet. Why isn't he disqualifying Klein? 2, 3. What just happened here? Klein should have been disqualified for attacking the ref, but the ref still counted 3. But oh no! Klein continuing the assault on Kincaid. Couldn't put Kincaid away. Oh no. No, Klein, don't do that. That's a man's neck. You don't want to do that, Klein. Klein, oh God, no, Klein. Oh my God, no. He might have just broke Kincaid's neck with that. Kincaid's not moving. Klein picking him up to his feet. Oh, he just dropped some face first in that chair. Klein, what are you doing? Stop! Oh, Klein, what is going on? He just destroyed Kincaid. And there we see Ryan getting ready for his match later tonight. And Danger is in the building. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for that #1 contenders match between the Heavy Hearts and the Pitbulls. At the top of the show, they were arguing who deserves the title shot at Conquest Miami more. Both teams have claims to that. The Heavy Hearts have been on a tear since arriving. They've defeated teams like the Bronx Bullies, like the British Invasion. But now they have to take on the Pitbulls, and the Pitbulls only debuted last week. But they picked up a huge upset victory when they defeated the Unbreakable Dragons. So as far as this commentator is concerned, they both have a legitimate claim. Either team could be the #1 contender, but only one can go to Conquest Miami and challenge for those belts. And we seen these two last week. Such an impressive debut. Are they going to be able to keep it up? It's the Pitbulls. PJ Stevens. Mark Castle. Already, the fans tend to be behind these men. We could have new tag team champions at Conquest Miami, regardless who wins this match. The Dragons might be still riding confident from being the longest reigning tag champs in history, but both these teams have a ton of momentum going into the show. The question remains though, will they be able to defeat the Hearts? Or will Bruno and Stacy Slade be able to come away victorious? I gotta believe in terms of a size advantage, it has to go to the Hearts. But you never truly know who might win in any given match. The Pitbulls are vicious. The Hearts are powerful. And here we go. #1 contendership match. And right off the bat, Stacy Slade with a huge military press. And immediately locks in a Dragon Sleeper, trying to end this match early. Mark Castle, though, fighting out of it. But it looks like he just eats a Samoan drop. The Hearts exerting their will here early in this match. Gut wrench slam. Gut wrench slam by Stacy Slade. But Mark Castle fighting back. Making the quick tag to PJ Stevens. But it doesn't look like he's going to fare any better. Oh, huge slam down. Irish whip. And look at this. Look at you see that? That's a heavyweight drop kick right there. But PJ Stevens, Luthez press, going to town. This is the fire I was talking about. You got to beware of the pit bull's bite. But Stacy Slade, Tiger Bomb. What a counter. Such athleticism for a man his size. And look at this. Goes for a second one. PJ Stevens trying to crawl his way to the corner. And he just sent crashing back down into the mat for good measure. And now Slade makes the tag to his partner Bruno. Bruno to the second rope. Huge double axe handle. And now Bruno. Oh, did you see that? Alley-ooped him. Caught him up on the ropes. And now Bruno again, slamming him back down. Heavy Hearts just exerting their will on the Pitbulls. This is just what we've seen since these two have debuted. They destroyed the Bronx Bullies. They destroyed the British Invasion. Two former top-tier teams. But it looks like we have a new top tier. I'm talking about the Pitbulls. But wait a minute, the power by PJ Stevens. Power bomb down. Do you see the power? Picked up the 300-pounder. Quickly into a small package. One. Oh, Joe. But Bruno managing to kick out. And you can see Stevens feeling it. The adrenaline's flowing. He's got a full head of steam. Into a bulldog. PJ Stevens on fire. Oh, but look at that. Just as quick as it's countered. Look at that uppercut. But PJ Stevens now again regaining control of the match. Bruno sent into the wrong corner. And here comes Mark Castle. Uppercut spinning neckbreaker combination. Castle on a roll of his own. Oh, but the two men exchanging chops. Uppercut. Blocked. Countered. Countered again. These two men refusing to give an inch. Castle though with the clothesline. Just back and forth action, non-stop between these two teams, and it's all for the opportunity to fight for the FTW Tag Team Championship. Castle now in control, spinning heel kick. He landed all of it. But now, Bruno, oh, what a German suplex, what an equalizer. Bruno now sending Castle into the corner. He's in the wrong corner, but Castle fighting out of it. Another spinning heel kick. The Pitbulls showing that viciousness, that determination. Bruno's in the wrong corner. Makes the tag. Here comes PJ Stevens. We've seen this last week. Elevated knee breaker. Into the pin. Slade's caught. 3. The Pitbulls have beaten the Hearts, and they are going to Miami to take on the Unbreakable Dragons for the FTW Tag Team Championship. There are your number 1 contenders. The Dragons had better watch out. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, to join us in 2 weeks for Conquest Miami. But we continue to roll here, ladies and gentlemen, in Pensacola, Florida. And there you see Made Money's newest exact acquisition, the Finnish bloodhound, Marcus Bertanen, joining forces with the likes of Jackson Hart after a devastating loss to Nathan Michaels a couple weeks ago. Marcus has been furious about not being featured here in FTW. And it looks like he's doing whatever it takes to climb the mountain. A former U.S. champion, he wants to ascend to the highest heights of FTW. But he just cannot seem to get that monkey off his back and has aligned himself with the likes of Jackson Hart. As cocky as ever, and you gotta believe with Hart in his corner, all signs point to a successful run, but he is in for a treat tonight as he takes on the former United States champion, Clinton Slate. That's right, Clinton Slate is back after his controversial loss at Conquest, New Jersey, where it could be argued that his shoulders were not on the mat for the 3 count. But he is here, and he doesn't care. He looks pissed. He looks pissed off. That's all I gotta say. He is not a man I would want to cross, even in a well-lit alley, even backstage. I don't care if it was in catering. I am afraid of this man. Like, look at him. He's not all there in the head. He just loves to hurt people. But look at that. He's ready for a fight tonight. He doesn't care who his opponent is. It's all about winning for this man. Winning titles, winning matches, and choking people out. That's all he cares about. But you see, Marcus, he is unafraid. Unafraid of the former United States champion. The 2 men locking up, and Marcus fighting his way out of it. Showing a little technique there. Again, the 2 men lock up. Slate now with the control. Grinding that huge bicep into the neck. Showing a little technique of his own. But Marcus quick to escape into a headlock. But Slate, Irish whip off the rope. But look at that counter by Marcus. Oh, but he just eats a huge fist. But Marcus fighting back. And what an arm drag. This new confidence by Marcus on display here right now. With Jackson Hart looking on. And look at that, just unceremoniously dumps him over the top. But look at Jackson. Jackson just picking him up, sending him back into the ring. He wants to see what his new bought property can do. And what a knee to the head. Into the pin. But immediately Clinton Slate kicks out. But Slate now, quick snap suplex. And this is not what you want to do. You do not want to get into a brawl, into a fight, or give Clinton Slate any opportunity to gain momentum, because he will make the most of every opportunity. And just punches after punches by Marcus there. Marcus, though, locks him in. Devastating move. But immediately, Slate gets out of it and just kicks him in the back of the head. That's bad news for Marcus. Marcus, however, oh no, he can't slam him down. Side Russian leg sweep by the former champ. Oh, and a chop to the back and a kick to the front. And another kick to the front. And now Slate with just knee, sending his shins into the corner, but Marcus just quickly to kick out. I apologize, I'm just so wrapped up into this action. Slate now, Dragon Sleeper. Marcus trying to fight out of it. Oh, but look at those knees. Those knees right to the head of Slate. Slate going for a high knee, gets countered. Now Marcus sending Slate back down to the mat. But Slate, look at this, Slate fighting back, going for another high knee. But Slate's so quick. Marcus countering though. Was he gonna go for it? No. I thought he was gonna go for the perfect finish. Countered by Slate. Oh, what a combination of shots and a clothesline. I don't think Slate was expecting such offense. But Slate now this is what but wait a minute, he get into a shouting match with Jackson Hart, giving Marcus the opportunity he needed. And you can see that's what it's like having Jackson Hart at ringside. Jackson Hart, an accomplished wrestler himself, seems more intent on making money than actually wrestling himself, letting Marcus do the work. Into the pin. Kick out at one by Slate. And you hear that, just knees him right in the back. Now applying a reverse chin lock. Just wrenching on that neck. This is a smart game plan by Marcus. Oh, but just that shoulder tackle. Marcus, though, quick thinking, trying to keep Slate off balance. Using every trick in the book, just hangs him out to dry on the top rope. Back into the pin, trying to put this one away. Oh, just barely a 2 count. Both these men know each other very well, it seems. Counters and strikes. But it appears Marcus has the upper hand. But Slate continuing to fight back. Oh, it looks like Marcus is going to go for the perfect finish again. No, just one suplex. Showing off a little power, but you can see Jackson Hart on the outside cheering on his man as he adjusts his suit. Look at him trying to get Slate's attention, but Slate's having none of it. Telling Jackson if he wants some, get into the ring. But look at this. Marcus was going for a huge power slam. Oh, but does he have it locked in? It looks like he might. Slate with the choke, but he doesn't have it locked in. Marcus fighting out of it. Marcus managing to escape the rear naked choke. Marcus now. Pile driver. That could be it. Jackson distracting the ref. But strikes after strikes, and oh my god, I think he just busted open Marcus. And look at him now, he's rolling axe handles and a power slam, mimicking Nathan Michaels. And now Marcus going to the top. Huge moonsault. Huge moonsault by Marcus Vernon into the pin. Oh, but a kick out at 2 by Slate. Marcus now. Marcus looks like he's setting up for the perfect finish. But Slate with the elbows, fights out of it. Huge back suplex. And it looks like he's had enough. He's setting Marcus up. Oh, we've seen this before. Suplex into the rear naked choke. This time he has it locked in. Locked in deep. Marcus has to tap out. Marcus taps out. And Jackson can't believe it. Slade with the hard-fought victory. There's the blood pouring from his head. And Jackson looks distraught. He can't believe that Marcus lost, tapping out to the rear naked choke. But like I said, this man scares me. I would tap out faster than that. And there you see Jackson. Look at this, Jackson just leaving. Jackson just leaving his client. Marcus now back to his feet. Disgusted with himself. And there's Nathan Michaels. Nathan Michaels is here and he's like, I told you so. And Marcus is like, come on, let's fight. Let's do this right now. And Marcus is like, there's Nathan telling him, like, oh, wait a minute. Mr. Blackmore attacking Nathan from behind. Blackmore. Oh no, power bomb on the steel ramp. Blackmore. Jackson Hart's hired gun strikes again. Doing his boss's dirty work. And look at Nathan slow, crawling along. But look, there's Marcus. He's gonna take advantage. No, Marcus, don't do this. Oh my God, pile driver on the steel ramp. And Nathan's busted open. Nathan's bleeding. Oh, what a disgusting prick Marcus is. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. We have a huge match in store. It's Chris Danger taking on the former FTW champion Ryan Reese. This has got to be a dream match for some. They never thought they would see it. And Danger, he's seen himself fall victim at the hands of E.C. Wadden in recent weeks. He's had his shoulder up. We all seen the video footage. He had his shoulder up in New Jersey. He should not have lost that match, but the refereeing around here has been very shady lately. But needless to say, Chris Danger is here and he is taking on the #1 contender for Angel Fire's FTW Championship, and it still sickens me to say that. And a win here would surely make Chris Danger the #1 contender, hands down. But first, he has to get past this man, a very motivated Ryan Reese. He is in the house. The crowd here loves it. Reese pumped, ready to go. Wait a minute, it's Kane Salvik, Amber. Oh my God, there's EC1. He just cheap shotted Chris Danger again. What is going on here? The show is just broken down into nonsense and chaos. What an assault by Kane Salvik up on the ramp. Suplex on the steel stage. Oh, look at that. He even took a lot out of Salvik. Reese could be out. The referee trying to stop Salvik. And Amber just watching on. Is this what she meant by her business? Time to work? Is this her plan? But look at Wadden back in the ring. Going to work again on Danger. East Coast plunge. East Coast plunge on Danger. Danger looks like he's out of it. Wadden again. Refusing to let this grudge go. And there is Mainstream making an example.